All right, you guys, let's see if we can get this rolling. Hi, this is Dr. Wright. I believe it's rolling. I want to make sure it is going. It says we're live on Facebook. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and close that out. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Facebook Live. Welcome to the Facebook Live. It's Dr. Wright. We're doing crowdfunding Facebook Live today. And I'm America's crowdfunding strategist, the host of the Right Place TV show. And if you're watching this as a replay, thank you so much. Glad you're back on the replay. I know Odie Harris says he watches the replay. So if you're watching the replay, thank you so much. So first of all, we're going to be talking about crowdfunding investing. I talked a little bit about it last week, and I'm going to talk about it again today, this week. And I do want you to share this out. So the button, the little arrow goes like to the right. The little arrow goes to the right. Share this out with your friends. Let them know that, hey, Dr. Wright is talking about crowdfunding investing. We're talking about making your money work for you. Here's the deal with investing. You can work 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, overtime, whatever. But your money can work longer and harder than you can. Okay, we can only work so many hours a day. And I'm looking down here on my phone so I can see your thumbs up and everything. So you give me a thumbs up if you agree with me. Oh, 14 shares already. Thank you so much. You guys are so generous. I love that. Give me a thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. You can only work so many hours, but your money can work 24/7. And we want your money to get out there and work. Work hard, not sit in the bank in the savings account kicking it at 0.2% or whatever it is the bank pays you. But get out there and work hard and make money. 5%, 8%, 10%, 15%. Get out there and really make some money. How does your money make money? If you're new at investing, your money makes money by going out and getting more money. Kind of like money is like a little bit like a little pimp. It goes and gets some more money. Little pimp money. That sounds terrible. I shouldn't say it like that. Hey, Yvette Harris, thank you for giving me a thumbs up. And somebody has a comment. I got to see the comments on my phone because I'm not using another phone. I'm going to just say hi. Oops, let me turn the sound down so you're not getting that. Because we have a little bit of it's a delay. So what I'm doing on the computer and then what comes back on the phone is delayed. So we don't want the feedback there. So we are talking about investing. And then for those of you that are working and invest and want to invest, you haven't invested yet, I have definitely a plan for you so you can figure out where you can get the money to invest. Because some of you want to invest, but you don't know exactly where you're going to get the money from. Your budget's not super tight, but you have a job. And guess what? You have extra money to invest. I can show you where to find that extra money. Work that money, Yvette Harris says. Work that money. That's right. We want to work that money. We don't want to work us. We want to work the money. Okay? All right. So that's right. Give me some thumbs up if you want to know how to work that money. Work the money. So I'm going to talk to you about crowdfunding from the business perspective. And from the business perspective, what we're doing is we're creating cash infusions for our business, number one. And we are investing. That means that this is what I love about crowdfunding is that we can invest with crowdfunding and we don't have to have $1 million. We can invest with $500, $1,000 and be into real estate. We can invest and be into cryptocurrency. We can invest directly into large, stable companies and create cash flow with our money. And I'm going to show you that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do some screen sharing and we're going to talk about it. So Angela Hood, thank you for watching. Here's my question. I got my little limeade going because it's a nice sunny summer day. Before we get going, got a question for you guys. If you guys were going to invest, what kind of things have you ever thought about investing in? What are the things that you've seen, the companies or the products that you've seen that you've wanted to invest in? I've told people before, I invest in Dasani. Dasani's, well, not Dasani itself. I invest in Coca-Cola Company, and Coca-Cola owns Dasani water. So when I buy water at the store, even though Fiji water tastes delicious, I buy Dasani because that's my water. I've invested in other companies, and some of the companies haven't done well. I invested in a pet mart, not pet mart, pet something company. It was a pet food company. This was years ago, and the stock was going up, 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 and then whoop, tanked. Lost thousands and thousands of dollars because it was straight up stock market, and it wasn't all open like the things I'm sharing with you now, where you can really see what's going on with the companies. And I just had to take a risk. Well, when you take risks over time, if that says real estate, Nike, Procter and Gamble, right? Especially if you wear Nike, you bathe and use Procter and Gamble stuff. Reggie Hudlin is watching. Hey, Reggie! Right on, right on. Thank you for watching. Props. So the thing is that we can invest through crowdfunding into, number one, local companies. As you guys know, women and minorities, we don't get investors like we used to. And crowdfunding allows you to invest in the people around you that are right in your city. You can invest in large companies. I'm going to show you some bigger companies that allow you to directly invest in them. You can invest in all kinds of things. You can invest in movies, right? People like Reggie have great movies coming out. Sometimes they're looking for investors. I don't know if he's looking for an investor. I don't know what he's doing right now. This is not a solicitation. And really, none of this that I'm going to show you, I am not soliciting on behalf of these companies. This is not a solicitation. This is a learning exercise. Everybody say learning exercise. We're just learning about it. It's a learning exercise. Thank you very much. Hey, Regina, how are you? My queen in San Diego. And Pam Stone is watching. Hey, Pam, how are you? Pamela Stone from the Stone Method. So, and Pamela Stone, they also know the secret of where you can find money. Pamela Stone and Regina, they both know the secret of how you can find the money for investment. So if you can't get to me, talk to either one of them. They can show you those secrets. Leslie Smith, hi, thank you for watching. So here's what we're doing. We're going to talk about crowdfunding, and then we're going to talk about crowdfunding investing. So here we go, you guys. You guys give me some thumbs up or some hearts if you're ready to see some crowdfunding examples. I'm going to show you some people who made some big money doing some very interesting stuff. I'm going to share my screen. So if you're ready for me to share the screen, then you give me a thumbs up, and I will do just that. So it's time for the thumbs up. It is time for the participation. Drum roll. I can't do too much of drum roll because it makes the table shake. Drum roll, please. Okay. Where's my little thing where I can, my little sidebar. Where's my sidebar? Gotta love Zoom. Gotta love Zoom. Let's see. Let's see. Go down here. The streaming link. I want to show my screen. Zoom. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. I do know how to use Zoom. I promise I do. I hope I didn't like downsize the little tool thingy. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Share the screen. And oops. Let me figure out where it is on the browser so you can see something cool. Okay, so let's look at equity crowdfunding. This is really cute. Do you guys like dogs? Pamela says examples of crowdfunding. Cheryl Ann says she would like to invest in Procter and Gamble and Procter and Gamble paralyzed me. Cheryl says Procter and Gamble paralyzed me. Okay, I'm not clear what that means. And Yvette Harris says, hi, Anita. And Mimi Alexander's watching. And okay, so that's who I can see on the phone. Okay, here we go. If you guys like dogs, I'm going to share the screen and show you something that has to do with dogs. All right, here we go. So this is really interesting. Okay, this is called Cuddle Clones. Cuddle Clones. Okay, now what you've got is a plush doll from your dog. It looks just, hey Winnie, how are you? It looks just like your doll. Your dog. Okay? So there's the dog and then there's the doll. The lowest amount you can invest is over here. It's $100 and it's going to be convertible debt. What that means is that you're basically giving them a loan and you can convert it into stock later. They've raised $115,000. So you can see that here. I do not look like your dog. No, you don't know, Winnie. You don't look like my dog. Their Cuddle clones have had 45 investors. And what you do is you can take a picture of your dog and you can make toys and stuff out of pictures of your dog. Okay, Odie Harris is watching. So this one's got to have a long video, longer than what I recommend. My rule is, unless you're a filmmaker, you can't make a long video, but this is needed.
People love their pets and treat them like they're a part of a family. Cuddle Clones offers custom pet products unique to every family's pet. Customers submit their pet photos online, select a few customization options, and then choose from any one of our handcrafted products.
It's any pet.
Exactly like their pets. Products are then shipped directly to each family. It all started with the original Cuddle Clone product, a plush replica made to look exactly like their pet.
So I first had the idea when I was taking a nap one afternoon with my dog Rufus. I was lying next to him and loving on him, and I thought how great it would be to have a custom stuffed animal. He was a Harlequin Great Dane with unique markings and beautiful colored eyes, and I knew I wouldn't be able to find a stuffed animal like him in the store. So I put the idea away and didn't resurrect it until Rufus got sick and passed away. And in that moment, I just wanted to hug Rufus again and have a lasting and tangible memorial to sort of honor that relationship. And that's when Cuddle Clones really. So my co-founder Adam and I did some market research, and we were pleasantly surprised to find that there was a pretty large market for the product. Students going off to college, military personnel leaving for deployment, seniors who have to move into an assisted living facility and can't be with their pet. But honestly, the biggest segment of all was just the crazy pet lovers who thought our products were a super cute way to celebrate the love for their pet. We want people to love our products as much as we do. That's why we've created a team of pet lovers who care about what we provide. Each product is handcrafted.
Yeah, their packaging is excellent.
To look like the customer's pet based on their pictures and personality. If for whatever reason a customer is not happy with their purchase, we offer 100% money back. Our dedication to quality and customer service from day one has led to a lot of happy customers and great traffic.
Look at this. That's the real Jasper. Look at this Jasper. Is that the coolest thing you have ever seen?
So when I'm in LA and I miss Nala, I can hug her.
That doctor is not lonely when he's in LA. I don't buy that at all.
We've built an online community of over $250,000 followers, and we have millions of dollars invested. We also offer a growing number of personalized products custom made to look just like your pet. From our flagship product, the original plush Cuddle Clone, to custom house slippers, golf club covers, figurines, jewelry, we offer a little something for every pet owner. And all of this without a large investment. But now we need to bring our company to every pet owner.
Well, this company, OD, is already a real company out there going forward. So they're not pitching, they're a company.
With your investment, we will expand our core products.
Hey, Sandra.
Series of products at lower prices. We'll also expand our website to include new functionality to foster engagement with our customers. We know that our customers love their pets much as we do, so we want to provide them a platform where they can celebrate the individuality of their pet and express that love. We'll offer games, contests, the ability to submit local shelters and charities for donations, and much, much more. Here at Cuddle Clones, we love our pets. Our team is like a family. We do everything we can to help by giving back our time and, of course,
We're
sharing our
talking about investing in a company that already exists and is out there. This is crowdfunding investing.
Investing in people who do everything in their power to make this company a success.
We hope that you come with us on this journey and become a part of our community. Thank you.
So the one thing about this is that this company already exists, and so they're looking for investors to expand. So they're not trying to get started. They're already existing. They're already making money. And this is a situation where it's like give us money or we're not going to make it. That's not what's going on. They want to expand. They want to do some more. This is where you would see the offering statement. This is where you would see the note. This is where you would see all of the information. They do have a couple of perks. If you do this, you get this and this and this, but you're investing in this company and they give you the whole thing of what the products are, and they give you the whole thing of what it is you're trying to do. So this is about you putting your money in and getting return on investment. If you like the product, awesome. But the point is you're here to make money, and they're talking about where how they want to raise the money and how they want to use the money, and how people are using the products, how much they've sold, what the user traction is, historical financials are here. So they're very transparent about what's going on and what they're doing. This is not about, here's their revenues quarter by quarter. So this is not a company that's just getting started. Again, this is crowdfunding investing. This is not about I'm broke and I don't have any money. So this is a whole different opportunity. So when you're talking about investing, as you guys can see, there's just a lot of different opportunities in investing in stuff that you really, really like. They've got press in Huffington Post, BuzzFeed, CNN, Gizmodo, Fox Business, Meredith Vieira Show, Louisville Business First, The Lane Report, Life Hacker, USA Today, MSNBC, Louisville Business First. All of that costs money. That wasn't something that's not free media that they got. It costs money. Hey, Michelle Turner, thank you for watching. If you guys are just tuning in, I'm Dr. Wright. We're talking about crowdfunding investing. Go ahead and share this up with your friends. They talk about their competitors. Their competitors are Petsies and Shelter Pups. Those are their competitors. They talk about the team. This is the executive team. They talk about the terms of the crowd note, okay, and the round size and the valuation cap. So all of that is there, very transparent, very much there for you. So if you don't know these terms, of course, you can sit down and look at these terms. All right, I'm going to show you another investment project. Give me some thumbs up if this is something that you're interested in. Don't you find it interesting? It's not as boring as I'm just going to go buy a stock. So give me some thumbs up if you're ready for something new, another investment opportunity. Again, we're learning about it. None of this is for your solicitation. This is for learning. You have to do your own due diligence. You have to figure out what's a good, what's a good investment for you. But if it is a good investment, you handle it on your own. But give me some thumbs up if it's something interesting to you. And I saw one little thumb up, but I just want to make sure you guys understand the concept of investing with crowdfunding, because it's completely different than what you may have been thinking what crowdfunding is doing. And I'm really trying to just really blow the lid off of this weird misconception about what crowdfunding really, really is. Okay, I'm seeing some thumbs up. So here we go. This is called Pixelated, and this is a photo booth. They've raised $27,000. Now, this is a business that's already going. Again, it's another one with convertible debt, meaning it's a loan that can be converted into shares later. You can invest as little as $100. See, this is something good. You can build up your tolerance to investing, because when you have low tolerance to investing and you lose $100 and you feel all bad, then you don't want to invest. But if you can invest $100 and be okay with losing it, then you can build up your tolerance. I've lost a lot of money investing, and then it makes you really, really gun shy. And you do have to build up a tolerance to investing. That's not something that everybody just comes with. So we're going to look at the video so you can kind of understand what pixelated does, okay? Yvonne says, now I see what you spoke about at our WOA event. Awesome. Yes.
Pixie Cloud is a photo booth platform. So when Pixelated started, we were really focused on the experience for the user, making sure that it was an incredible time.
As we evolved, there was something that they wanted on the other side. So our platform was born.
Basically, what we wanted to do was figure out how to build high quality photo experience, make sure that it came out in the cloud, so all of the photos we capture and the data that we capture from our clients is available in real time.
We built a platform that would allow us to customize, to build campaigns, deploy them on the Pixie Cloud helps brands grow a stronger relationship with their audience. People are going to be taking photos, so let's give them a really cool experience. Let's customize it to make it fun and engaging.
That's the thing that appeals most to Nick and I is what are the craziest things that they've ever imagined as being a relevant solution for, and then just make it awesome. Your support is going to allow us to really meet that demand when it comes. So we've spent months really testing and being diligent to understand the product and make sure that it's what people want. And now that it's all starting to come in, it's going to necessitate a little bit of the army that's a little bit better equipped to handle that and really turn it into Pixelated's next big growth.
We need your help to fill orders, continue prototyping, continue the software development.
Okay, so let's take a look at what they're offering. It's a cloud-based photo booth. They have their statement here, the company summary here, pixelated form, and the crowd note, and what the opportunity is here. They have a little bit more explanation. Events and insight in the kiosk. They want to raise a minimum of 25,000, but if the maximum they're trying to raise is 107,000. Again, this is a company that's up and going. This is who's already using them. And so you just tap to take a photo. You don't have to work hard to take a photo. And these are examples of the photos. These are their revenues. So they haven't made more than $100,000 in total revenue. So that's kind of interesting. And so I don't think they've made a profit yet. Their net income's in the negative, but you know, they're trying to get there. So you can invest and help them do what they have to do. So if you like this kind of thing, I guess it could be awesome. The valuation cap is $3 million. And here's a place for general questions, financially rated questions, industry. So when you're trying to invest in a business like this, you really have to ask all those kinds of great questions. And that's what it's really about. So when you're doing crowdfunding investing, you have to really think through a lot of different things. It's something that you do have to learn. And crowdfunding investing offers there's all kinds of businesses out there. Are all of them great? No, all of them are not great, but at least you can pick something that's interesting to you. You can put your money in for a certain amount of time and get it to work for you. All right. So the other good news that I forgot to tell you that the Get Crowdfunded Now podcast, if you haven't been around, I have a podcast called the Get Crowdfunded Now podcast we have been picked up on Google Play. So all of you Android users can subscribe to it on Google Play and get the update. I'll be talking about that some more, and that's it. So I'm going to look on here and just see if I have any quick questions before we go. But we'll be back next Tuesday just talking about, again, just talking about crowdfunding and some great opportunities for you to really learn about it. You can go to getcrowdfundednow.com and download the free guide that's called the Crowdfunding Made Simple guide that can just begin your education, and you can learn about crowdfunding made simple and how that brings cash into your business, because we're talking about the business perspective. Don't call me if you're trying to pay your rent, but if you're talking about business, I'm your girl. All right, I hope you guys have a great afternoon, the rest of your great week. I'll talk to you soon. Remember, ignoring one's conscience is neither safe nor right.